Hello, 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 and welcome to the Efficient Practice Podcast. I am your host, Dr. Evelyn Samuel, and I am super excited about today's episode. Today, we're going to be talking about mindset, the biggest secret to your practice success. Now, why would I say mindset is the biggest secret to your practice success? Well, it's not really a secret, but it is a key component on how you can have a successful dental practice, and for that matter, a successful and happy life. Mindset is where all practice success begins. You can have all kinds of ninja tricks for marketing and getting patients and attracting team members, but if your mindset is not right, none of those things will work. What we find is in many examples you'll see, sometimes you'll have dental practices that are identical demographically. The practice could be about the same in size, about the same in terms of general population of patients or residents in the neighborhood or potential patients. And you'll see one practice that's doing exceptionally well and another practice with similar demographics that's not doing quite as well. And it makes you wonder or ponder over, why are these two practices that are kind of parallel having different experiences and different success levels? And oftentimes it's something just as simple as the mindset of the practice or the practice owner who is achieving those successful things. It's so very, very important. And so when we think of mindset, it goes along the lines of what we've been talking about in this new practice series. We started off with vision and goals and purpose, which I always recommend doing that, because if you don't know where you're going, any road will lead you there. One of my favorite quotes. I absolutely love quotes, by the way, so you'll hear a lot of those. But if you don't know where you're going, any road will lead you there. So that's why it's very important to have vision. That's why it's very important to work with your team on your purpose. And then also to do some work on your mindset. It is extremely, extremely, extremely important. And so when we're talking about that and how mindset can be very important for the success of your practice, it also can be the detriment of your practice if you have a poor mindset or one that is negative. So what do I mean by that? Well, there are some limiting beliefs that sometimes affect the practice's success or progress. And limiting beliefs can be anything that causes you to question what it is that you want, because deep down inside, we all kind of have desires and we kind of all know what we want in life, but limiting beliefs will cause you to not pursue those things. It could be something as simple as, well, that probably works for that practice or for that dentist, but that wouldn't work for me. Or in terms of achievement, I could probably do this, but maybe I shouldn't do that if it's something that's on a larger scale. And those are all limiting beliefs that were taught to us at some point during life. If you think about a child, children are extremely creative. They dream big, they can pretend and make believe, and they can just want things and they expect that it will happen. But as we become adults and we have more responsibilities, more what we think is real life, there again, responsibilities and duties that we have to do as adults, as parents, as employers or employees, then we lose a lot of that creativity. We lose a lot of that wonder. And we pick up along the lines as we're coming of age, some of those limiting beliefs. And that can be from anybody around us, that can be family members, that can be, your work environment, that can be friends. And it's just people so-called managing your expectations, which you should never allow that to happen. But yeah, just in terms of um, limiting beliefs, just limiting what you think you can do. If you have something really big you want to do, and then you question that, and you begin to question more, you may be having some limiting beliefs, or another term for that could be disempowering beliefs. And so on the flip side of that, and how you can make this work to your benefit, is to try to practice empowering beliefs, which are the direct opposite of those limiting and disempowering beliefs. So a good exercise I find to do to empower yourself, to empower your mindset, and to put it in a positive and good direction is to do I am statements. So I am statements could be anything like, I am strong, I am a great dentist, I am a successful practice owner, I am, and you would just put I am in front of the things that you want, in front of the things that you believe, and in front of statements that empower you to do exactly what it is that you want to do. I actually did an I am wall for my small children. I have two young boys, ages 7 and 5, and I did a whole stencil on their wall of I am statements because I want them to look at that wall every day and know who they are, no matter what anybody else thinks, or no matter what anybody else tries to impart on them. So I want them to be confident. And so they have these I am statements, and these work for dentists, these work for people, these work for anyone who wants to work on their positive and empowering mindset. So there are all kinds of things that you can learn about running your practice efficiently and effectively. Those are all things that we're going to tackle on the podcast in this new practice series. So it's a new practice series, but it also works for practices who just need a little more structure in their practice. So now you have someone to hold your hand and walk you through this practice ownership process. And we're starting with the basics. Having a successful practice is quite simple. Notice I said simple and not easy. So it's not easy, but it is simple. And systems help you to do that. And starting with your vision, purpose, mindset are all things that will help you to have a successful practice that can also help to give you the lifestyle that you would like in conjunction with that practice. So what my team and I are going to be doing, if any of you are interested and you feel like you need more help on your practice or your mindset or your purpose or any of those things that lead to a successful practice, is we're going to clear some time off on my calendar so that we can do some practice breakthrough sessions. And what will happen in these sessions is we'll get together on a call and we will look at your practice. We can see what's working and what's not working, and also where you want your practice to be. So we're going to create a crystal clear vision for your ultimate practice success and the perfect lifestyle that you like your practice to provide. We will uncover hidden challenges that may be sabotaging the growth of your practice and keeping you working way too many hours. And if anything, or if anything else, you will leave this session renewed, re-energized, and inspired to turn your practice into a highly profitable revenue generation machine that practically runs itself. So if you want to book one of these practice breakthrough sessions, go to drevelyn.com/call. That's Dr. Evelyn T as in Tom, Samuel.com/call. I can't wait to jump on the phone with you to do one of these sessions so that we can help you get to the practice that you desire. Like I said, creating a successful practice is a simple process, not easy, but simple. And with the proper keys and the proper secrets that are not so secret to helping you unlock those mysteries of how to run it, it can be done and it can be done well. So this is Dr. Evelyn Samuel signing off for the Efficient Practice Podcast. And I will see you in the next episode. And until we meet again, take care and be well.